Welcome everybody, it's Lynn here from Destiny Fulfilled. I do hope that today finds you well. Today's video is for your financial and prosperity reading, so career, finances and prosperity for the 1st of December through to the 30th of December. The timestamps will be in the description box below, as is any information you might need if you wish to book a personal reading with me. What else? If you like the video, please hit that like button. It lets YouTube know that you like what I'm posting. If you have any comments, please leave them. I'm really interested to know how these resonate with you. If you think that this video would be helpful to somebody, please share it with them, and if you wish, hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you know when I post videos. Anyway, I shall get on to the clearing and setting up of my space, shuffling and dealing the cards. I'll fast forward those as I normally do, and I'll see you at the pick card portion of the reading. Welcome back. This is the pick a card portion of the reading. Before you have 4 piles, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4. I will put some crystals on those piles for those that wish to choose via crystal. So group 1 or pile 1 has this crystal. Pile 2 has this tiger's eye crystal. Pile 3 has this crystal. Pile 4 has this citrine crystal. If you need to, pause the video while you meditate or contemplate which pile you would like to choose. The timestamps will be in the description box below. Just click on those and it'll take you straight to when your reading starts. Again, if you like what you see, then hit that like button, or like what you hear I should say, hit that like button. Also, if you have any comments to leave, please leave those. I'll be really interested to hear from you. If you'd like to subscribe, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so you're aware of when I upload my videos. And if you think this would be helpful to anyone, please share. Anyway, I'll get into the readings. I'll just give you one more minute just to think. Pause the video now if you need to. 4, 3, 2. Pile 1, welcome to your reading. This is for your career and career and finances, I should say, from the 1st of December through to the 31st of December. This is the crystal that you chose. I'll just pop these to one side momentarily. Let's see what's going on for our lovely group number 1s. We have 8 of air, interference. We have 9 of fire reversed. 8 of air was also reversed. 9 of fire is reversed, and 6 of fire is upright. We have it's time to take action, new moon in Aries, and we have Treasure Island. Okay, group number 1s, what am I getting for your career and finances from these cards? So first of all, we have the 8 of air, and the 8 of air in this particular deck has the guide word of interference. Now this is reversed in your reading, so normally it's the 8 of swords, which means you are being trapped by your own thoughts. Often this depicts a person standing in a ring of swords who looks to be bound but actually isn't. I feel that your thoughts are playing interference with you in regards to your finances this week. It could be your beliefs around money, it could be your thoughts around a particular situation which is involving money in some way. I do think that this is coming from you, although there is a chance that there is some sort of interference coming into your career and finances this week. So there may be extra outgoings, unexpected outgoings, which you may not have anticipated, is one of the messages that is coming through. Then we have the 9 of fire, which is inner strength. Now when this is upright, this is the 9 of wands. It means you know that you have been doing lots and lots of work, you've been resilient, you've been persistent, and this is asking you, because it's in the reverse, it's asking you to look at your finances with a more strategic look or mindset, I should say. So instead of looking at your finances from week to week, the advice that I'm getting from this card is that you need to look at your finances in a more strategic manner, a long-term view rather than just the short-term view. Now I know this could be difficult given the situation that a lot of us find ourselves in at this time with you know, the pandemic and lots of people have, you know, lost their income or are struggling with their income around this time. But what this is asking for is for you to have a look and see if there is any way that you can possibly put something away to save for a future date. Now, this can be as little as $5 a week, or it could be, you know, whatever you think you can afford given your circumstances. But it's just saving for future expenses. So I know, and you know, we've been in the same situation where we've been living week to week at times, and not having the ability to really put into place, you know, financial practices which can build our wealth very quickly. But what we have been able to do is put in financial practices which help us build our wealth at a more slower rate but a more steady rate. So, you know, if it is only $5 a week that you can afford to put away, then put that away. If it's you know, 50 or 100 or 200 or however much your income allows, to put something away for future use, and giving you resilience in your financial area is the message that I'm getting there to help you do that. Then we have the Six of Fire. And this to me is, you know, if you have a business dealing or a career where there is, where something is at play that you're not quite sure of the outcome, that will be, the outcome will be victorious for you. So if you're looking for a job, or you're looking to change roles, or you're looking to start a business, whatever that is for you in your career area, the outcome will be victorious. Now, it may take some time for those changes to come through, but what I'm being told is that it will be victorious if you keep at it, if you keep that as your focus. So that will resonate differently for everybody, but it could just be a project that you've started at work, or a new task. You know, there's a whole spectrum of levels of victory or on different tasks or situations that we might experience. So take that how it resonates for you. But whatever you have a question about as to whether it will be profitable or successful, the answer is yes. Then we have It's Time to Take Action, New Moon in Aries, and I think that's fairly straightforward. It's asking you to actually take action on something today, and this could be around your looking at your beliefs around money, looking at you know, how you strategically you know, set yourself up for your future if you possibly can. It could also be, you know, if you've been doing something off in relation to your job or your career or your finances, the time is now. The time is appropriate for you to take action at this time. Then we have Treasure Island, and basically this for me is like the Nine of Hearts, right? It's a wish being granted. So if you are looking for a new job, if you are looking to start a new business, or if you are looking for some success in a particular way in your business or your career or your finances, then this is a wish fulfillment card, right? This particular turtle is you know, swimming around with the treasure box on her back. So, you know, there is definitely wishes coming true, benefits being received, success. I see this as a really positive and successful card. So I think, you know, we've got some thought patterns that we need to think about possibly, and we've got or beliefs, and we've got some strategic planning that may need to be done. But other than that, Group 1, I think that your finances, your career, finances, business, all of those sorts of areas are looking really healthy this week, and I don't see any significant barriers to you progressing really well in that for this week. Just pop these to one side. It's actually a piece of glass. I actually smashed a vial of oil on my desk just before, well, a little while before I started, and I thought that was a crystal. So I'm just going to grab you one more. Just put that one there. Sorry about that. I actually thought that was a clear crystal, but it's actually glass from my vial that I smashed, which was very messy, I can tell you. New improvement or home improvement, timing is in months. So you may need your finances or you may wish to use your finances on home improvement in the near future, in the upcoming months. So, you know, looking to put some money aside as much as you can to build up a little nest egg, which then can be used on home improvements or a new home for those that are wishing to, you know, do that sort of thing, is very much being advised here. So if that's a question that you had, you know, will I get a new home? Will I get approved for a new home? Yes, you will. Will I be able to make improvements on your home? Yes, you will. However, you may need to look at the planning that you do around that to make sure that you have sufficient funds for what is needed. For the magical oracle, we have safe and happy travel, protection from harm when journeying. So another, you know, there is what the way I read that in relation to your finances is that you are protected. This week there are no negative vibes that I'm really picking up in relation to the stability of your income, the stability of your job or your business. I'm picking up that this is really quite a stable period for you. You've got protection. For some, there could also be travel involved with your career or business. That's absolutely a possibility for some. For others, this is just saying that, you know, you have protection around your finances in this period, so don't worry, it's all is good. Now, the charms that you received is the wand and the peacock. So the peacock to me is all about showing off your true colours. So this to me is in relation to your career or business. Don't stand back. Don't hold back. You know, speak and use your voice to promote yourself, the business that you work for, or your own personal business. You know, make sure that you stand out from the crowd this week. It's time to show your true colours. So, you know, if you've got some good ideas, speak up and share them. If you've got you know, some thoughts around things that you think might be beneficial, speak up and let yourself be heard. This is a time to really let yourself be seen this week, is what I'm getting. And then we have the wand here is all about wish fulfillment. So this very definitely sits on both the Treasure Island and the Victory here. So I do see that something you are ideally wishing for. It could be a new home, or it could be some sort of finance that you might need for home improvements. You're going to be successful for those that's the particular thing. For others, it is a wish fulfillment of some sort to do with your career, business or finances. So a very, very, very positive week. Group number one, lovely week. Just have a look at those first two cards. You know, have a look at some of your thoughts you might have around your finances and see if there is some tweaking there that you might be able to do, and then look at some sort of financial planning to the best of your ability, given the state of your income at this time. But that may then, you know, put you in a much more firmer position moving on from this week. But I do see a very positive week ahead, one filled with action, one filled with success, and one filled with wish fulfillment. So well done. A lovely reading, group number ones. That's all I have. If you like what you've seen, hit that like button, share, give me a comment, let me know how this is resonating with you. I'd love to hear. And also, if you wish to subscribe, hit that subscribe button and the bell so that you know when I upload my videos. Take care, and I'll see you in the next reading. And welcome, group number twos, for those that chose the Tiger's Eye crystal. Welcome to your reading. I shall pop this to the side. So this is for your career, finances, and prosperity for December, from the 1st to the 31st of December. You have Father of Air in reverse. You have Three of Water, fullness. You have Son of Water. You have a new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra, and tick-tock. Okay, what's going on with my lovely group number 2s? So the first card that we have is the Father of Air. Now, when this card is upright, this card it indicates clear thinking, clarity, intellectual pursuits. So when it's in reverse, this is telling me that you may need to look into something more. You may need to dig down deeper into something to get more clarity and understanding or knowledge around a particular thing to do with your career or finances this month. Now, this could also be you getting clarity, receiving clarity from somebody else about a situation. But for the majority, I'm feeling that this is something that you need to go find. You need to dig down deeper. You need to uncover. You need to investigate. You need to study even. Do some research and find out some more information relating to whatever this situation is for you. Now, this will play out differently for everybody, given we are all on very different, very different paths, very different experiences, and very different situations that we're all facing. So take that how it resonates, but there is a need for more clarity, more information, more understanding around a particular thing to do with your career or finances. Then we have the Three of Water, which is fullness. Now this to me is, a card of celebration. It's one of abundance. It's one of success is what I'm getting from this particular card. It could be teamwork as well. So that could have, play out in your work or business, depending on what you do, whether you work for another company or have your own business. But for me, this is teamwork. This is working together. It's abundance. It's being in flow. I feel that with regards to your career and finances, things are flowing really smoothly this month. Then we have the Son of Water. Now for me, this is an offer of some sort that is coming to you. Now if you are in particular looking to change roles, change jobs, you've got applications out there, you're going to get some sort of response, and a positive one, I believe, back to you this week, so that you can make progress in that area. I very much feel that there is something new being offered to you at this point in time for those that are looking. For those that are in a stable job, there will be some offer of a task or a project or something different from what you normally do is the message that I'm getting. So it's something out of the ordinary will be offered to those that are, not looking for further employment or new employment, I should say. Then we have a new romantic cycle begins. Now for me, in relation to your finances and career, this is something new that's beginning for you this week. And I do believe that the very first step or you will see evidence of that occurring this week, I should say. Now it may not play out fully this week, but you will definitely see evidence of that new cycle beginning this week. Then we have TikTok here, number 30. Now this, to me, talks about deadlines. It talks about, having to have things in by a certain time. So if you're applying for jobs, make sure that you get in by the due date if that's relevant for you. If it's a project, there will be, and there's a deadline associated with it. I do feel that you will be successful in meeting those deadlines. I'm not getting this sense of panic around this card that sometimes you get when you've got deadlines that are coming and it's going to be really tough to actually make them. I'm not getting that feeling at all. I'm getting that yes, there are deadlines. Yes, you have to have things done by a certain time, but you're achieving those very easily this month. No stress there, although it does take planning, it does take organisation, prioritisation. So they're aspects of what you might also want to look at with regards to any deadlines that you have. Just make sure that you're tracking well, so that you don't put yourself under pressure when the time comes closer to that deadline needing to be met. But very positive card so far this week, group number 2. I feel the energy is really flowing quite well for this group. It's a very different energy to the one that I got in group 1, but I do feel that there is much abundance and success for you. Now, with regards to your finances, again, I don't see any issue at all around your finances at this time. They feel like they're flowing quite easily and smoothly, is the feeling that I'm getting. Then we have the Modern Oracle. This card says, you will be safe, secure, stay put. Now, the first message that's coming through is for some of you. If you are just starting to question whether you should leave your job or not, the answer this week for that question is stay put. Stay put this week and just see what occurs. If you still wish to do something beyond this week, then by all means do so. But if you're just starting to question, should I do something this week, then stay put. If, however, you have you've already made that decision in the past and progress is being made, the message that I'm getting for the majority is you will be safe and secure in whatever new thing is coming your way. And there is definitely a new beginning of some sort coming for those that are looking for those new beginnings in their career and finance sector. So very much success there, and security around that particular area for you. Now, in your magical oracle, we have little luxuries, generates luxurious experiences and surroundings. So for me, this indicates that your finances, there is enough of your finances this month that you will be able to purchase little luxuries that you may wish to do so. I don't feel like there's any restriction around your finances this month. I feel that, to me, it just feels like everything's flowing, everything's going well. There is a new beginning for some, though, and that will be an exciting period, right? It's always exciting when we start a new business or a new job or a new role. It can also be stressful, but it's also exciting. So just look after yourself with regards to your stress levels. If it is something new and you're having that huge input of information that you have to take on when you first start a new job, you will work your way through, you will be secure, and you will be safe in this transition. So a very, very positive month, group number 2s. Then we have these two that came out of the charm. So this particular crystal for me is all about psychic connection. So for me, this is all about trusting your internal intuition, your inner knowing, the signs, synchronicities and symbols that you're receiving from your spiritual team who are there supporting you. Trust that you're getting the message right. Trust that your understanding is right. Trust that you know what you know and it is correct, what it is, your understanding of a particular situation. Now, this may come after you've done a little bit more digging, right? Remember this card that we got here that was looking for some more clarity, some more information, some more knowledge that needed to bubble up to the surface. But once you get that, you will know the situation for what it is. Trust that your knowing is correct on that. Then we have the steering wheel, and now the steering wheel is all about being in control of your situation. And I feel that that is really where you're operating from this month, group number 2s. I feel that you are fully in control of the situation in which you find yourself in relation to your careers and finance. You've got good plans, good processes. You've got good flow, good energy through these sectors in your life. So I really do think that you really are steering your ship in the right direction this month. It feels really solid, it feels really safe, and it feels really stable and secure. So well done. A lovely career and finance reading for you, group number 2s. If you've liked what you've seen, hit that like button. Leave me a comment if this resonates with you. I'd love to hear how it does. If you think this will be of benefit to anybody, share this with them. And if you wish, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so that you know when I upload my videos. Take care, my lovely number 2s, and I will see you at the next reading. in love and light. Okay, welcome group number 3s to your reading. For those of you that chose this lovely, lovely, lovely crystal, I'm just going to pop these to the side momentarily. Let's see what's going on with their lovely group number 3s. This is for your career and finances for the month of December, so from the 1st to the 31st of December. We have Daughter of Earth, we have the Hermit, number 9. We have Father of Fire. We have Nothing Will Come of This Situation. Interesting. And we have Flexible in reverse, which is number 19. Okay, what have we got going on for our lovely group number 3s? So the Daughter of Earth, to me, this is, you know, somebody that's very grounded, somebody that's able to manifest. This is a new enterprise or a new beginning. If you look at this card, there is lots of abundance there, right? She's harvesting what has been sown previously. To me, this is talking about success. So you're either receiving your monetary reward for the effort that you've put in. So this could be a bonus, it could be an incentive payment of some sort, but there is some sort of financial gain, some sort of manifestation receiving that is occurring for you in this next month. It's a very positive, uplifting card. You know, she's very grounded. She knows that she's had to work hard, but she's also now reaping the benefits of the hard work that's been put in previously. Then we have the Hermit. Now the Hermit for me is all about you know, going inwards and really understanding about how you're playing within the environment that you find yourself in. So with regards to your career and finances, this will be you know, you going in and really understanding how are you using your financial benefits, right? Are you, you know, do you have sound plans in place around your finances? Do you have, you know, savings that are happening? You know, this is you really having a good look at your career and finances and maybe your business, if that's something that you work on as well, just to make sure that everything that you think you need to have in place is in place, and making sure that if it's not, then you take the time to understand what is required and then put in place what is required. But this is a time of introspection that I feel is coming forward for you for this time with regards to your career and finance. And then we have the Father of Fire, which is all about, you know, visionary, entrepreneur, success, action orientated, you know, going for it sort of thing. So, you know, if there is something which you are striving for with regards to your finances or your career or your business, then this is you in your full power, really striving to bring forth into your reality what it is you want to bring in. It's a card of success, right? So this is truly the entrepreneur of the deck, right? So particularly if you have your own business, you know, side hustle, something that you do outside of paid work, I really do think that you're firing on all cylinders this month. There is much progress, much enthusiasm. If you're working for somebody else, I still feel that that's relevant for you guys as well. There is enthusiasm, there is action, there is movement, there is, you know, goal seeking and goal achieving, which is occurring this month. Very, very much a powerful card to receive in relation to your career and finances. Then nothing will come of this situation. I feel for some, and this is a particular message for some, and I don't know how many it will be, but you know, there is some that there is a situation in which you're involved in which is causing you a little bit of concern, And I just want you to know that this is the message for some, that nothing will come of that particular situation. So, take solace in that this worry has been for naught at this particular time. If you were concerned about losing your job, or you'd heard rumours that stuff was happening, then nothing will come of this situation within the next month, right? I can't speak for longer than that, but this reading is for December, so through to the end of December. I think that this is a time when things are very stable, when things are very secure, when things are very what's the word I'm looking for? When things are solid for you at this time. So to me, that is a positive card that's coming out there. And then flexible. So there may be a need for you to be flexible with your employer, with your employees. There is something coming up even with your finances, right? I know we're going into that period where it's Christmas shopping and all those sorts of things, so our finances tend to take a bit of a hit at this time of the year. And what this card is asking you is to just be flexible about either your finances, your career, or your job. There is a situation that's going to come up during this month where you're going to have to do something that you wouldn't normally do, and that may play out very differently for everybody. We're all on different paths, different situations, different experiences, but there is a need for you to be more flexible around a particular situation this month in relation to your career or finances or your business. So keep that in mind as the month progresses. Then we have from the Modern Oracle, we have fix your diet, make positive changes, and detox, timing spring. Now for me, this is all about looking at your finances and making sure that they're in a healthy state. Making sure that you have good plans in place, good processes in place to save a little bit of money, to do some forward planning, to save for that rainy day, or save for a particular thing for which you are wishing to manifest into your life. This is just making sure that you do that little cleansing detox around your finances this month. I'm not getting the feeling that there are any issues around them, but it's important that every now and then that you take the time just to have a review, just to make sure everything's on track, everything's going as you planned it to go, and make sure that you're heading in the right direction there with regards to your career and finances. From the Magical Oracle, we have the elements. The elements of fire, air, earth and water to combine to create powerful protective boundaries, spiritual, mental, physical and emotional. So I feel that you are being very protected this month with regards to your career, your business or your finances. I'm feeling that there is no concern that I'm seeing here in these cards at all around any of those areas. There may be, as I said, some situation where you need to exhibit a little bit more flexibility than you normally would, and you may need to just review and make sure that your finances are ticking along as you expect they would be, that nothing unforeseen has come in or has occurred. Just keep your eye on the ball there with your finances is the only sort of advice that I'm getting. Now the charms that you have received are the fairies and the bee. So for me, the bee is all about busyness. I do think this is going to be an exceptionally busy period for you with regards to your career or your business. I feel that there is lots of activity on the go, but I feel that it's all positive and, it's not being busy for the sake of being busy. That's not the message that I'm getting at all. The message that I'm getting is being busy but being productive, working on the right things at the right time. So a very busy month for you coming up. And then we have the fairies, which is all about believing in the magic, right? So there is something that is going to occur this month which and I think it's a positive thing, right? That you will not expect, but that is coming your way, and that is the universe showing you the magic of the universe, what it can give you when you least expect it. So, and to me, it feels like a really positive thing. It could be many different things, right? An end of year bonus, it could be, some days off, or, however that's going to play out for you. There will be something positive that comes about unexpectedly for you this month with regards to your career, business, or finances. Group number 3 is a really, really positive reading. I'm feeling, again, very similar to group number 2's, that there is a really good energy about your career and finances this month. As I said, a little bit of flexibility required. If you're worried about a situation, just know that nothing's going to come of it this month. It's all okay for those that are worrying, that have heard rumours, or they're worrying about a particular situation. I'm getting the vibes that that's all okay. Lots of enthusiasm, lots of abundance, lots of productive activity. But I do see the need for you to just go back in, spend a little time alone, just to have a look at, have a think about, get your mental space really right, and really look at your career, business, or finances, and just make sure that you're happy with where everything is currently at this month. A lovely reading, group number 3's. If you like this, hit that like button. It lets YouTube know that you like what I'm putting up. Share it if you think it will be of benefit. Leave me a comment if this resonates with you, and it's sort of playing out in your life. I would love to know. If you wish to subscribe, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so you know when I'm uploading videos. Take care for this month. I wish you well. I wish you joy. I'll see you at the next reading. Welcome, group number 4, to your reading, for those of you that chose this beautiful citrine crystal. Pop that over there. Pop these to one side. Oops. Okay, group number 4 is what's going on. We've got the 4 of Earth, security. We've got the 2 of Fire, will. We have the 7 of Earth, depletion. We have you are close to achieving your goal, gibbous moon. And we have round and round, number 25 in reverse. Okay, so what I'm seeing with the 4 of Earth, now the guide word is security, and that's what the 4 of Earth usually stands for: stability, security, stableness. For me, I'm getting the feeling that there may be just a little bit of insecurity around your career and or finances this month. Maybe you're like me, and that your financial situation has changed drastically since the onset of the pandemic, and you're feeling that at this particular time of the year. But bear in mind that things are you're starting to come out of that particular energy, is the feeling that I'm getting. Now the 2 of Fire, which is the 2 of Wands, is you're feeling stuck. Normally this card represents progress being made. It also represents, looking forward, planning, seeing where you want to go and what you want to do. And for you, this particular month, I think that that's not as forward moving or as forward looking as you would probably like it to be this month. It could also be that your finances are suffering some sort of depletion at this time. It could be that your job is leaving you feeling depleted. Maybe, there is so much work on at this particular point in time, as we're trying to close out the year, that, you're feeling very energetically depleted. But there is some form of depletion occurring for you within your career or finances this month. So just bear that in mind. You're very close to achieving your goal is a very positive card for me. You know, it's something that you've been aiming for. So if your finances have taken a hit and you're feeling you're struggling in your financial situation, I believe that that's about to turn around for you. You know, I feel that an offer is coming your way, or a change is coming of some sort, of transformation is coming of some sort, which will help you in your area of career and or finances at this time. So just be, you know, this card here is just a warning card, right? Don't let yourself or your finances get to the point where they're so depleted that you can't recover from it, right? So make sure that you take the time and have the processes and plans in place just to, you know, keep you ticking along, even if it's only with regards to your finances, even if you can only save $5 a week. You know, that's better than not saving anything at all and going backwards every week, because you know, you're living week to week. Try and take a little bit of control back if that is your situation. I know it's very difficult. I do understand. I've been there myself very recently, and it's a struggle, right? I do understand how that is, but try and just maintain a really good mentality around your finances and career, and I think that good progress will be made this coming month. Don't let yourself be depleted. Don't let your energy be pulled down. Don't let your self-esteem and your belief in yourself be depleted either. That's a message that's coming through for some as well, that may be experiencing some sort of situation in their workplace that is affecting their self-esteem or their worthiness in a negative way. Know that you are definitely enough. Don't let yourself be depleted by whatever this situation is for you. And then we have round and round. And for me, this is, you know, it could be thoughts that are going round and round. It could be your behavior, doing the same thing the same way, getting the same results. Maybe for me, this is an indication that, you know, there is a saying, if you do the same thing, what is it? If you do the same thing the same way, if you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got, right? You know, this has played out very significantly in my life. That particular saying, it's been very strong a driver for me to make change in my life, because I very much did the same thing I've always done and always got what I've always got, right? So it could be that something new needs to be tried this month. Something different needs to be experimented on or endeavoured. So take that how it resonates for you. We've all got different situations, we've all got different experiences, and it will play out differently for us all. But there may be the need to get off that roundabout, right? Get off that roundabout and let's do something different to help shift these energies that you may be feeling this month. I definitely feel that some change, something different needs to be done. Now, from our modern oracle, we have forgive, disregard, make peace, say sorry, or, you know, sorry. Someone will either be saying sorry to you, or you need to, you know, say sorry to somebody. But what this card is telling you is to forgive, disregard, or make peace with the situation that's at hand. And I do think that there is a situation at play for some of you. I'm getting the really strong feeling around bullying. Now, this could only be for one or two people, but you know, the situation so if you've been dealing with this situation by just taking it and not expressing anything in return, it's something you need to change that, right? You need to get help with that situation is what's coming through. So if you are experiencing bullying in particular, and that's coming through quite strongly, so it could be relevant for one or two of you, get help with that situation. You know, you do not have to stoically put up with the situation any longer. You need to get off that roundabout, and you need to make a change. You need to do something differently. So, you know, ask for help around that particular situation if that is what you're finding yourself in. I'm getting that very message very strongly. For others, it will just be, you know, making peace with the situation that you find yourself in this month. And I know it can be a very taxing month. You know, Christmas is not always joyful, it's not always pleasurable, and it's not always easy for a lot of people. So be patient with yourself, be kind to yourself, be compassionate with yourself as you are working through December, right, and experiencing what December brings for you to experience. Then we have your magical oracle, and this is the triple spiral, listening to the divine wisdom and joyfully learning life's lessons. And for me, that is also backing up with, you know, this situation that you're finding yourself in may feel really heavy and hard at this time, but know that this situation is moving, know that it's transforming, know that it's changing, and you're very close to moving away from this particular or commencing to move away from this particular situation. And that will bring you more security, it will bring you more enthusiasm, looking forward, you know, being open to new ideas, new experiences with regards to your career or your business or your finances. And it will also remove this feeling of depletion that may be around you at some time during this month. Now, I don't mean that this is going to be with you the whole of the month. That's absolutely not what I'm getting at all. There may be just, you know, 1 or 2 days where you're feeling really depleted, really worn out. So just take care of yourself around whenever that occurs. Now, your charms that you received is the owl and the butterfly. So the owl to me is wisdom, it's knowledge, it's understanding, and I think that's definitely what you're gaining this month as the month progresses. You're gaining some inner wisdom, you're gaining external wisdom, you're gaining understanding, you're gaining knowledge this month in relation to your careers and finances. Something which may have been troubling you or causing you some concern, you're getting some clarity around that, and you're finding a way to move those energies forward. Then we have the butterfly, and the butterfly for me is all about transformation and change. And I picked that up very early on, that there is going to be some change coming around for you this month, or you need to make the decision to change this month, that something needs to go, something needs to shift, something needs to move. So that is definitely what I'm getting with this round and round card, right? It's time to step off that roundabout and do something different, try something different, and see where that leads you. You know, it's not a bad month at all, group number 4s, but I do think that there is definitely some action that needs to be taken by yourself. It is a very positive outcome, is that you're nearly there when you're reaching. So this could be the final slog right before you reach your goal, and we all know how that feels when we've been working so hard on something and we can see that it's just there, but we've still got these things to do. It's just pushing through with those last things that you need to do to achieve your goal, and making sure that you don't deplete yourself to the point where you just can't carry on anymore. It's important to nourish yourself, to look after yourself, look after your finances, look after your mental health, look after your emotional health and physical health as well. So, you know, some strong messages there, group number 4. I do think it's moving in the positive direction. I think that there is some really good outcomes for this particular group, so well done. So that is your reading. If you like what you've seen, hit that or heard, hit that like button. It lets YouTube know that you like what I'm posting. If you wish to leave a comment, please do so. I would love to hear from you and see how these readings resonate with you at this time. If you think this will be beneficial to someone, share that with them. And if you wish to subscribe, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so you know when I upload my videos. That is all I have for you, dear number 4s. Have a lovely month ahead, and I'll see you at the next reading. Take care.